from here, focused on my own way, well, I'm never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there was nothing.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here tonight. That's right, New Hampshire Speedway here for the Racing for a Cause Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. And I'm back at it again here, 2018. About to throw this thing in action tonight with some iRacing action here live, short track style. Here we go, boys. About to get this thing here. So, what's up, everyone? As always, it's Joe White back up here in the booth, and I'm accompanied by Tim McBride. Tim, how you doing, man?
I'm doing alright, Joe. How are you?
Doing good. 2018, and we're about to kick this thing off the right way here tonight. As it's going to be a good one here. Racing. We're back at it again here. 2018 style. 2017 was is in the backyard, so to speak. And tonight we're back out here. I know it's been a pretty good vacation, pretty good of guys, man, off. How's everybody doing? And Tim, you ready for some action here on the racetrack?
I am, brother. I really am. So this is a new year. We got a new race here tonight, but it's gonna be good.
No
I'm
doubt.
ready for it.
No doubt, man. I'm ready for it myself. Oh, let's try something right here. We're out in qualifying actually right now too.
Yeah.
Trying to set something up right fast. My internet, man, tonight, man, holds out for us here tonight. But hey, we got these guys here from the Racing for a Cause Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. And man, Tim, I tell you what, these guys put on a very fantastic show. Short track, New Hampshire style. I know you've raced here. I've raced here. I tell you, yeah, it's going to buffer some there, Jay. Yeah, I'm trying to settle that down a little bit, so we'll just have to bear with me. All right.
Yeah. I've raced here at this track. We've raced here a bunch there, Joe.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Definitely is one of those things, man, you gotta enjoy. So I don't know, it's a good track, good feeling, man, to be back here. 2018, as we're looking at qualifying. These guys gonna have 3 laps, or anyway, yeah, guys, just give me a minute. I'm trying to figure out what the issue is, so hang tight on me. All right,
I believe we're in for a good one.
Alright, see if it looks a little better for y'all out there. Sorry about that, man. Just, I guess working through the early technical difficulties. Like I say, been on for a while, done a lot of testing, but sometimes you just can't control internet issues, man. That's the thing about it. But either way, we're here racing. We're live here, New Hampshire Speedway. It's going to be a good one. Tim, I tell you, these guys, man, are, I know they're pumped up, and I know they want to put on a good show. What do you think we're going to see here tonight?
Yeah, Joe, I've been watching them just a little bit here practicing. They're going to be good.
Absolutely. I think it's a short track. So, yeah, right here. The Double Zero's been running some laps. Yeah, no doubt, man. Double Zero's been running some good laps here. Well, let's see who's on the actual On the chopping block up there, Timothy Hale is actually sitting on top. Yep, sitting on top right now, Tim.
Yep, they sure is.
They look good there too right now. Got a very good time out there, and that's favorable for him. Look at that, Troy Rappert sitting in second. Who's your favorite out here, Tim?
Hey, the whole field within what, a second, ain't they, Joe?
There is very, very close here tonight. Guys are going to look very good. Now, yes, that's right. And I didn't get the info, and I'm sorry about that, folks. I need to get maybe Rick or somebody can shoot it over here. Rick Greenway can shoot it over here my way. Tonight is the first race of the chase, and that's my bad on me that I didn't get all. Okay, shoot the broadcaster. I'm not prepared. Sorry, that's on me, man. Oh, but I think qualifying is concluded. I do believe they're going to go in their driver's meeting. Actually, no. We're actually going to grid these things up here. So let's get this thing gridded up. Let's see who's sitting on up top here. On pole tonight, Timothy Hale in the 00 puts it out front. Troy Rappert alone second. We got old Chris Mefford sitting in third. Ryan Nolan in fourth. Brian Beach sitting in fifth. Andrew Hill in sixth. Dustin German seventh. Tommy Gossett in eighth. Got Gerald West right there in ninth. And Peyton Johnson rounds out the top 10. We look through the rest of the field here. Tim, I tell you what, we'll star-studded here for the Racing for a Cause, guys. And like I always say, it's some bad, fast drivers and some bad, fast trucks about to run a bad, fast, short track here tonight.
They are, Joe, and I'm looking at these guys right here. They are fast.
Absolutely, and definitely going to be a good show here that these guys are going to put on tonight. I want to welcome everyone back here. 2018 in full effect. First race of the season for Online Sim Racing Network. And it's a good one here, and I'm glad to have Tim McBriar up in the booth with me for the first race of 2018 to kick this thing off. It's going to be a thriller.
Yes, it is, Joe. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I think, man, being a short track's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
First race of the season.
You know, I didn't know New Hampshire was a mile and 1.06 miles.
This thing off.
I didn't know it was a mile long.
Yes, it is, Joe. It is. Actually, it is a mile-long track. The track actually is a little bit bigger than I thought, too. You know, it did fool me a little bit. You know, I thought it was a little bit shorter myself.
I thought it was shorter, too, and I was looking at the info there, and it's a mile, 1.06.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, 1 mile track here. So definitely something to keep in mind with these guys here tonight. Definitely going to be running around this thing and putting on a good pace as the pace car's pulling off. Then we're about to set to go green flag racing here tonight. It's going to be an interesting one. Like I say, the first race of the chase, and I'm going to get that info up for y'all folks. If I don't get it this week, we'll definitely get it next week for you on who's in the chase and who's not. This is the first race here tonight. You're right there, Dick. It is the Magic Mile here, New Hampshire Speedway. Definitely one for the ages here, so to speak. Clam chowder up here. You like clam chowder, Tim?
Well, yeah, a little bit. Not all the time, though.
I don't think I like clam chowder, man.
Well, clam chowder, all right.
Really?
Yeah. You don't like it.
No. I'll take your word for it.
I think what's going to happen tonight, Joe, if I may say so. Well, go ahead.
All right, well, pace car's off. We'll get to that here in a second. Green flag in the air for the first race of 2018 here at OSRN. And it's a good one here for Racing for a Cause. Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. Man, they just shot off into turn 1 and turn 2 there. They are still door to door. Coming down the bad stretch there. Timothy Hale lost it. Troy Rapper's in the wall. We already got excitement, fireworks flying here at New Hampshire.
I believe it's going to get faster than about 5 or 6 laps in. I believe it's going to get faster.
Absolutely, definitely, probably will. These guys right now are kicking, man, these things on a high note here as we complete lap 1 of 100 in the books tonight. Single file up front. You still got the man out front right there, Timothy Hale in the 00. And behind him, well, Chris Medford moved up in the second spot there with Troy Rappert in third. He's got old Ryan Nolan and Andrew Hill knocking on his back door.
Yeah, he done shuffled up there, hasn't he?
Absolutely it is. Nose to tail for the top 3 or 4 drivers up there. Looking very good to kick off this 2018 racing season here. It's a good one so far with the Racing for a Cause Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series right here live in the trucks in New Hampshire. And Tim, are you seeing anything right now that these guys need to be doing different?
Well, they're getting single file right now. I believe it's going to be a good one.
Absolutely. Oh, got a man right there, Tommy Gossett, in the 032 machine. He's currently in 6th spot right now. Looking very good as these guys are in a freight train order, single file, nose to tail, all the way back to the rest of the field here. It looks like Andrew Hill's the only one trying to actually do anything. And actually, he's got a, like old Tommy's got a bus on the back of his truck there.
That's right.
It does. Oh, that's why it says Gossett Bus Lines. My bad. That's why he's got a bus. Well, let's hope he don't have too many people traveling on board in that truck of his, because he's doing some trucking and doing it very fast like here at New Hampshire Speedway. And Andrew Hill right there, he is clawing all over the back end of his teammate Ryan Nolan in that 87 machine.
Yeah. Ooh.
What's that? What happened? Oh,
Boy, he shot out there like crazy, didn't he? Was that 551?
yeah, looks like it. All right, well, this is a good one so far. Timothy Hale, he's up front, hanging on to this one. It's a good one right now. Even though they're single file right now, Tim, it's still a good one. Look at that. Chris Medford come out of the turn, had to hold on to that thing like a Bronco bull, man, bucking around. And that caused the guys behind him to just check up just a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about just a few seconds ago there, buddy. He come out there. He come out that turn swinging.
Well, it looks like these guys might just be getting a tad bit loose coming out of the turns here. And the guys are, hey, and guys out there, let me know. I think the internet thing settled down a little bit. I had to do a little bit of finagling with some things, so hopefully the quality of the stream still looks very, very good to y'all out there and whatnot. And I appreciate y'all, man, staying in and so forth. But we got a battle here. Timothy Hale, like he almost lost connection there for a few, but look at those top 4 or 5 guys, man. They're single nose to tail right there, Tim.
They already starting a hornet then.
Absolutely.
5 of them there.
All right, right here, man. I tell you what, Troy Rappert is got his hands full with the 87 there of Ryan Nolan, and the 77 of Andrew Hill. As this is another thing here at this track. Right now they're on top of each other, nose to tail, Tim. But
yeah,
this is a very hard place to pass.
Oh yeah. Troy done got back up to second now.
Yep, Troy Rappert is. He's back up to second still, and you got Andrew Hill. Actually, excuse me, Ryan Nolan right there. So the top, oh, we just got an update. Oh, Greenway out there. The top 5 drivers are all Chase drivers. What? Okay, well, don't pull it on so you don't tear it on. Stuck? Well, how the hell you get your finger stuck?
Having a little difficulty there, Joe.
Yeah, hang on a second.
Go. Keep turning. That's way low.
Alright, sorry about that. I did not know I had an open mic, but my little one come in and he got his finger stuck, and I'm like, how the hell you get your finger stuck? And excuse my language, I normally don't say that over a broadcast. I do apologize to all the kids and the viewers watching. That was just had a character for me, so to speak, there. So sorry about that, but we got some good action. As we got actually Ryan Nolan. He just took the lead. Timothy, man, Timothy going to the pits, or did he just lose some position? Because he's fallen all the way back to 5th.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Sorry about that, but I'll tell you what, we definitely got a battle for the lead up here. Ryan Nolan, which we are normal, we're used to seeing up front a lot. He's actually got Andrew Hill, his teammate, right there, clawing all over his back end. So a good battle between those two right now.
Yeah, he done took it, hasn't he?
No doubt about it. Definitely, these guys are working over each other.
Them leaders didn't last as long as we thought they would there, Joe.
No, and I think it looks like the, tires. That's another thing we talked about. You know, these guys could drop off as it goes on. Right now, it looks like these trucks are very, very on the edge, slick-wise, kind of. They're all sliding around and whatnot.
Yeah, I seen Timothy Hale hit the wall when he first started.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I missed that. Yeah, it looks like Tim and Troy, looks like a connection issue between, we got an update, I thought like a connection issue between, Tim had a connection issue and Troy Radford, who was running in second, got into him and blew his engine. And hate to see that, lost a lot of spots out there. And one thing about it is here, Tim, they don't have fast fixes.
That's right. That's the reason they're doing good.
Well, what is your feeling on the race so far, Tim? Man, you know, it's 2018 and we're kicking this thing off the right way here, short track racing.
Oh yeah.
That's all you're feeling is, oh yeah?
Well,
oh, you still got clam chowder on the mind.
I could have said more.
Folks, Tim, oh yeah.
Oh Lord. I'll tell you what, I'm glad to be here in 2018, brother.
Yeah, it is, man. No doubt about it. I definitely, want to appreciate everybody tuning back in here, watching it. It's a very good race so far. As you got looks like the newcomer there, the 032 machine there, Tommy. He's running very good in the fourth. Yeah, running very good in the 4th spot. I still got a battle up front. Timothy Hale, our pole sitter tonight, back there, man. He's got his hands full now. He's got Brian Beach all over his back deck lid, along with Dustin German. Now, that's another name, man, we know very well. He's clawing his way up with old Gerald West right there, Jay Weezy. And I just can't get over Tim. These guys coming out of the turns, I'm seeing it. Those things are kicking sideways, and they're just really, really having a hard time, man, coming out of the turn.
Yeah. They ain't got it rubbered in yet.
Hey, it'll probably take a little time, won't it? Who was in the 14th position? Okay. Oh, yellow flag's out.
Oh, 32 spun out.
32, all right, let's go on to 30. Oh, 32?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we just talked about
it.
Tommy Gossip. Let's go back on the replay here and show all the viewers what happened. Let them get an update here. I know everybody likes, wrecks and crashes and all that other good stuff, which we don't like it too much because it takes a good contender out of the race. But, yeah, he just came out. Well, we were just talking about that, Tim. How slick it was coming out of the turns. And look at that. He came out of the turn.
Oh, yeah.
Lost it. Boom. Caution out.
He just lost it.
Yeah, he'd see. So, caution for the first time. Not bad for a short track race, I will say that. You guys have been very, very patient. And somebody said, look who's in the 14th spot. That would be old Davis Richards, man. I tell you what, Look at that. That's
Yep.
good old Davis Richards, man, out there.
You do me a favor?
I might be able to.
Can you turn your mic up a little bit?
Can I turn my what?
Mic up a little bit.
It is up.
It is?
Yeah.
How come I can't hear you that good?
You got your hearing aid on?
No. I got my headset on. I ain't got no hearing aid on.
I had to say that. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, my meter.
Let me see if I can do something
I'm looking
right
at
here.
Yeah, it's got to be on your end because I'm looking at the meters over here, and me and you sound pretty good, man, on the stream.
Yep, when they running, I can't hear that good.
Oh, that means you probably got their volume up too loud. Turn their volume down a
turn
little
theirs
bit.
down?
And I don't know how you got it set up, man.
Well, that'd be like that guy got his finger stuck. I'm just.
Yeah, there you go.
I work with it.
Yeah, I just listened to it on the stream there. We sound pretty good on the stream wise.
Must be me then.
Well, like I say, you can probably just turn their volume down just a touch, and you'll be all right on that end. I don't know how you got it set up over there, you know.
Well,
Might go under the heck, I don't even know how to tell you, man, to turn it up. I don't know. See, I've got everything mine split up.
yeah, well, okay. I was just telling you, you know, they didn't do this last time.
We'll mess with it after the race. How's that?
That's all right.
Yeah, we'll get it. How's that? Alright, well, folks, we're under caution here. First time tonight. And been a good race here. We're at New Hampshire Speedway here, racing for a cause, Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. And that's right, first race of 2018. Glad to be back here in the booth. Been calling some awesome shots and awesome racing here. And it's good, man, to see the support of everybody back out there watching these things. It's an awesome one here. Looks like, man, we've got a couple people, man, on the Twitch side, Facebook, a lot of here on the YouTube side. Always a pleasure, man, to see everybody come out, tune in, and watch the great racing action here that iRacing has to offer. And we can bring here to you from Online Sim Racing Network. So it's definitely a very, very good run. And myself up here in the booth, old Tim up here, he's trying to figure out his sound issues.
Oh, I think I know where it's at. Let me get in here.
Alright, go ahead. Well, while he's doing that, we're going to kick these dudes off back here on the restart. And it's going to be a very, very good one here tonight. Like I say, if you like what you see,
go ahead and talk, and I'll get it done.
Alright, good deal. Well, here we go. Pace cars coming in turn 3, ladies and gentlemen. They're about to come out of turn 4 and take that hard left turn off on pit road. And y'all just have to bear with me. I haven't called a race in about a week and a half, so I'm going to have to get back in my groove of things here too. Pace cars out of turn 4. It ducks off on pit road. The man out front, Ryan Nolan, he puts the hammer down. Green flag in the air. We're at lap 24 here of 100 in the books. Actually, we're in lap 24 of 100 here as they storm into turn 1. Look at that. Chris Metford, he is trying to get himself back up front. And Timothy Hale almost bunched the field up back there in the back and would have been a disastrous wreck back there if that would have happened. But that lets Jay Weezy, man, pull on the inside as they're going to go door to door coming out of turn 4.
Got close, didn't he?
Yes, he did, boy, and that was a disaster waiting to happen. Got a little back end damage, but they are all double file back there in the back. Look at the move that the man right there of it's actually old Brian Beach in the 18 machine made. And we got a truck, man, spinning.
Huh.
Happened in the back somewhere. Don't know if that's it right there or not, but we're gonna see. Oh boy, yeah, look, Timothy Hale, he got all out of shape.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was him though that actually caused the wreck, because it looks like it happened back there in the back somewhere.
Getting 8 now, ain't it?
Yeah, I don't know what that caution came out for. Oh.
I couldn't find it neither, Joe. I looked for it. I couldn't find it.
Not 100% sure on that one. I think it might have been, I think it might have actually been Troy Rafford. Hey, what's up, Jay Weezy? How you doing, man? Well, not sure on that one. We'll just call that up, like you said, a debris caution. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Under caution for the second time here tonight. New Hampshire Speedway here, racing for our Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. A very, very good race that these guys have put on, and an enjoyable one. Is the way I'll say it. Short track action here, and these guys have definitely done what they needed to do. And Jay Weezy said it was on the 22 machine. That would have been John Johnson out there was what the cause of the caution. So I appreciate that, man. Gabby Scooby.
Yeah, okay. I see him down here now.
Yeah, there he is.
Fell back 17. Oh, Gerald's in 5th place. Nice, Jerry.
Yep, Jay Weezy. Looking good so far. Yep. Got him, definitely got himself a good run right now. He's looking really good. Hey, what's up? I got John Marino. Shout out some of the folks out here in the chat. Like I said, we got Don Marine. Yeah, absolutely, man. It's good to be back up here in the booth. It's good to be back, man. Where I enjoy doing. Don't get me wrong. I love doing my streams and stuff, man. This past couple weeks, or past week or so, and I hope everybody had a great Christmas, great New Year's. We're kicking off 2018 here, right? First race, like you said, 2018 here. Racing for a cause, Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. And some bad, fast drivers out here in one heck of a race tonight. These boys, man, are putting it on. And I tell you, it's getting interesting. Got a lot of great things, man, about to transpire. Saw old Bobby Cheney out in the chat a little bit earlier there. Y'all know who Bobby Cheney is. He's Mr. Consistency himself. Yeah, SRA, man. Tuning in, and got some good news there with those guys. SRA has come on board at Online Sim Racing Network for a start of a dirt series starting in February. So stay tuned for that for more info on that. You'll see some more dirt action here at OSRN, and we'll definitely be bringing that to you. And obviously a lot of the great oval racing. We'll definitely be bringing that action. Tim's going to be in the booth with me a couple nights a week here. Tell y'all get to hear the good old Tim McBriar.
Yeah, the legend.
The legend. In the flesh, man, I'm telling you. See, it's always good to have a legend in the booth with you. How's that?
There you go.
Yeah, John, you remember the SRA, man. Dirt used to do one other series of theirs before. Well, we're kicking off again, 360 style. Some heat races and all. We've got more info coming up for that later on, though, as we get set to go green flag racing. Pace car ducks off on pit road. That man up front right there. Look at that. Ryan Nolan spun the tires a little bit. Troy Rafford, he got a good start, too, along with Andrew Hill, Dustin German. Old Gerald West right there, along with the Brian Beach. But they head off into turn one. They're all single file. And they're stacked up 2x2 in the back there, though.
He got a good start.
Yes, they did. Look at them come out of the turn there. They are all stacked up back there along with Gerald West, Brian Beach and company. Got Davis Richards moving that 51 up there, too. Look at that.
Yeah, he is, buddy. He's moving, ain't he?
And, yeah, he's got that 51 Birdie's Construction Machine on the roll coming up. It looks like to me right now, though, well, they're 3 wide there, him and Tommy. The problem is I'm seeing right now, Tim, as these guys coming out of the turn, they are very slick on the inside.
Yeah, and they're 3 wide, too, Joe.
Yeah, they 3 wide. They living dangerously back there, aren't they? Trucks around. Oh, 2 of them around. Yeah, big one in the back there.
88.
That's Doug Wasaki.
Yeah, 88 was in it.
Yeah, Wasaki. Wasaki. I like saying his last name. I don't know why, just Wasaki. Sounds like, you know, yeah. Daryl Ricketts. Hate to see that on his end, but you were saying they were like 3 and 2 wide. Oh, looks like Timothy Hale just got in the back end of them and just shot them around. They all were just kind of just vying for the same position back there. Wow.
They popped 2 of them around.
Yeah, I don't do too many of the WRC series there, IU, but hey, it is good to see you back here in IU. I haven't seen you in a while, man. You've been working, been taking care of some family things and whatnot. It's awesome.
That didn't bring out a caution?
Oh, no, it didn't. Well, I thought it did, but I guess it did. You know why? They got off the track, that's why.
They could have been, yeah.
Yep, that's it. They all got off the track there and got way off the surface. One of these tracks where you get off the surface. But look at this, got a battle up front here. Chris Medford's giving old Ryan Nolan everything he can handle out there.
Got Brian Beach moving up too. He's coming up there.
Absolutely. And you're right out there, John. You can do 3 wide here. I just wouldn't advise you to do 3 wide. That would be the only thing.
That's what happened, Joe. They was 3 wide in a turn.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise doing 3 wide. My thing is right now, it looks like these guys can, you know, kind of suck up onto the back end of the truck in front of them. It's just getting around them or actually getting an opportunity to go around them. These things right now look like they're kind of very evil handling truck.
Oh, yeah.
As you see this battle up front here, you got Ryan Nolan out front, Chris Medford in behind him. Got Troy Rappert right there in company. He's hanging on to it. Another thing we got to keep our head up here on and keep our mind out for, you know, pit stops.
Yeah.
Obviously, if a caution comes out, you know, they're going to take a pit stop. But what's the window, man, for pit stops as far as green flags go?
We got some new names up front there, Joe.
Yeah, well, you know, Ryan Nolan, Chris Medford, Andrew Hill, and Dustin German, Gerald West, and Brian Beach, they're all newcomers. That Tommy Gossett, though, right there in 7th, looking very good. Joshua Spalding, that's another one we know of. Buzz Lambert, he's doing really good. Obviously, Davis Richards, well, he's climbing up there in the top 10, looking good, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you said, but man, it's definitely a good nose-to-tail fight right now for the top 3 guys. And you got Ryan Nolan right there along with Chris Medford. Andrew Hill, he's in the mix along with Dustin German. He's a little bit off, and he's got, I'm going to say, teammate there, old Jay Weezy. Oh, looks like old Joshua Spalding. Well, he bumped that outside wall in the Napa know-how machine.
Yeah, Dustin, he fell back a little bit there.
Yeah.
He seen them up there gathering up front.
Yeah, they getting a little racy up there, ain't they?
Yeah, they are.
Absolutely. Well, let's see what we got. Davis Richards right there. He's got his hands full with old Chris Lane. Chris Lane looking on the inside there as they're battling now side by side. Looks like that 77 to 71 is going to take that spot away. As old Davis got a little bit of damage. I think he got collected up on that wreck earlier on in the race.
Yeah, he didn't go in and fix that. You know, sitting there, fix it.
Absolutely. Well, right now he's looking good, though. He's still sitting in the 11th place spot. Peyton Johnson right there in the 12th spot. So very, very good race right now. We're at lap 39 here, 100. And up front, well, I'm going to tell you what, they are definitely in a dog fight right there. That 87 of Ryan Nolan, he look in his rear view mirror, and all he sees is the windshield of Chris Medford in that 46 machine.
Yes, and pretty soon it's going to be Andrew Hill.
No doubt about it. I'm going to tell you what, Tim, they're asking for it. Let's give it to them. We always like giving the OSR Network rundown order here of all these awesome looking trucks out here, awesome looking paint jobs. Let me get to the right, there we go. We got it to the right, right side here, because out front, that's your man right there. Started 4th, currently in 1st place. Ryan Nolan. He is leading it, led 29 laps here so far in that 87 machine. Right behind him, chewing up his tailgate, though, Chris Medford. He started 3rd, sitting in 2nd right now. 3rd place man, Andrew Hill, got that 77 machine. Started 2nd, currently running in 3rd. Behind him, Dustin German. The number 28 machine, he is sitting in the 4th place spot right now. Jay Weezy there, he has crawled up to the 5th place. That number 86 machine. Right there, the man at Brian Beach, sitting in 6th spot. Got the Seahawks machine running good tonight. Behind him, Tommy Gossett, newcomer here in the 032 machine. Spun a little bit earlier, but he's been able to regroup here. He's trying to battle it up for 6th, but he's currently 7th right now. 8th place man, that's Joshua Spalding. He's got the Napa Know-How machine right there running good. He came from 16th, currently sitting in 8th right now. 9th place, Buzzy Lambert right there, sitting in the 9th place, started 13th. Behind him, Chris Lane doing a battling on. He's currently in 10th right now. 11th place man, we just talked about it. Davis Richards right there, starting his race here tonight for Racing for a Cause. He's looking good in that old 51 machine in 11th. 12th place man, Peyton Johnson. He looked good out there also in that blue machine that he's got running. 13th place man, Timothy Hale. Started on pole, kind of falling off the pace just a little bit, but he's definitely got time to get that 00 back up front. 14th place man, James Edwards. He's looking good himself in the CPR number 5 machine, running 14th. Right behind him, 15th place, Douglas R. Johnson there in the 8th. I definitely want to pull that thing up as he started 19th, currently 15th. 16th place man, John Johnson. A bit crunched up on the front. That's okay. He's got time to get that thing back up there. 17th place man, Darrell Ricketts. Got involved in that wreck a little bit earlier on. Right now he started 17th. He's currently in 17th. The last man on the race field right now, that would be Douglas Wasaki. And he is currently sitting in 18th. As Troy Ratford is the only man out of this race here tonight. And that's going to take us all the way back up here to this man here leading this race out front, Ryan Nolan, who has got a command so far. And folks, that's your OSR Network rundown order. Hope you enjoy it. Nice looking paint jobs, Tim. What do you think?
There's some pretty trucks out there tonight, Joe. I noticed Chris Magoo, he just moved up too. Gerald West is moving up too.
Yeah, no doubt. John Marine is out there. They're talking about the 1,000 mark. It'll get there eventually, one day or the other. So, all right. Well, right now these guys, man, are definitely looking very good up front. And hey, there's another thing that everybody likes. Let's go high and wide. The Blimpy Cam. That's right. 2018 style. Let's bring it out. The Blimpy Cam. And Tim, don't fall out the blimp, okay? We don't want that to happen because everybody. Blimpy, it just sounds like a happy word, and everybody likes Blimpy.
That's right.
You like Blimpy? You like Blimpy, Tim?
Yeah.
Everybody likes Blimpy. Well, it gives you a good perspective of the facility and just how far apart these guys are. And right now, you can see the top 3 guys. Well, they're inches between each other.
Yeah, this is a pretty place right here, Joe.
Yes, it is. New Hampshire Speedway.
I've seen that in real life. It's a pretty place.
Absolutely, that's right, John. First Blimpy Cam of 2018. Brought to you by the boys here, man, at OSR Network. We definitely love it. Tim, he loves the Blimpy Cam because it gets him high and off his seat. We got a battle for second spot though.
Oh yeah.
Look at that, Andrew Hill trying to put that machine on the inside, see if he can't take that spot away. Can't get it done. We talked about it a little bit earlier ago, Tim. Very hard place to pass. If you're a driver, I know you drove this place before, what would you do to try to get around these drivers up here?
Well, what I'd do, Joe, is I'd lay back a little bit and let my tires cool off, and I'd hit that inside lane.
All right, good deal. Well, it looks like the inside lane is the place to be. The problem is the guy in front of you is taking that lane away. Then what do? Will the bump and run come into play?
That's exactly right. You've seen it, and I've seen it. It works.
There you go. Well, definitely right now is working for these guys. Yeah, I hadn't won as much. Yeah, Chris Medford hadn't been up as front as like we used to see him. He used to be up front a tremendous amount, but you know he'll get back up there. Ain't no problem. Maybe just a little bit here and there. No harm, no foul.
You know, Ryan Nolan ain't worried about them back there right behind him, are they? Is he?
No, he's not. Right now, he is holding his own with these guys up front so far. He's definitely holding them off, and that's what he needs to do. Just concentrate on his race. Don't concentrate on what is happening behind him. Don't concentrate on what's going on out front. Just concentrate on your own race. You know, you got a clear field right now. You're not battling any lap traffic or anything. You do have, you do have Chris Metford there all over your back end. So one thing you got to worry about, Tim, is if you make a mistake, he's going to be right there on top of it.
Oh yeah, that's exactly right. And how many times we seen that, Joe?
A million times. It happens a lot.
Last night we had a race, and he was talking about, hey, I just made it up front and he hit the wall about the time he said it. He went all the way back. I couldn't believe it neither.
That's right, yeah, I'm a Carolina Panther fan out there, John. Oh, Darryl Ricketts, he's out there running the numbers. There are a couple NFL teammates out here. I'm going to tell you, it's just a good battle going on up front. Very patient. As look at that, he's going to look on the inside. Can he get it dove down? Chris Medford. Problem is, can he hold it there?
Can't hold it.
Nope. It looks like he can get the nose inside. The problem is he cannot hold it going through the turn. And reason being, well, you know, Ryan Nolan is taking the spot that actually Chris Medford needs, and that's where I say it's just very hard to pass here at this place.
That's why I was saying back off just a little bit and cool them tires several laps. Go for it.
Yep, absolutely. And I think that's what they're doing. They're trying to. The thing about it is we're in a pretty good long green flag run right now.
Here they come.
Yep, tire wear is going to be an issue right now.
Yeah.
I think, but you know what's amazing me the most is these top three guys that they still run nose to tail. Ryan Nolan out front, Chris Medford right there in his tire tracks along with Andrew Hill. All three of them guys, man, right there are just, you know, nose to tail on top of one another as they complete this one. We got 46 to go here at New Hampshire Speedway here tonight. Right now is just a fight up front that they will not give up.
Now, they've even moved up a little bit on, you know, up the track a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like
line.
It looks like the grooves have moved up a little bit. You're right.
It did. It moved up.
Yeah. Well, see, now that's what I'm used to seeing here is kind of the middle high groove working a little bit. I noticed though before with the new build at iRacing they did this past week 13 is the groove was a little bit lower, but it seems like now as the tires wear out, they've kind of went up the track just a little bit.
Yes, sir, it did.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, Tim, I tell you, how's your 2018 going so far?
It's going great there, Joe. I got off several good films this week. I'm working on some new stuff and building some more fields or some maps.
Right.
I've had a ball.
Absolutely, that's what it's about. Definitely got to have fun, man. Everybody's got to have fun. I've had fun. I'm relieved to get back up here in the booth here and call some races. Got a big thing happening in 2018. You know, Tim, man, as I know, definitely got a lot of great things, man, happening with some leagues. And I enjoy doing this as much as I enjoy playing my games and whatnot. Just trying to, you know, get through this thing they call life. You know, it's just one of those deals. I want to appreciate everybody tuning in, though. You know, Tim, he enjoys doing what he does. Y'all definitely can follow him, man, over in his channel there, Tim McBriar. Check him out, man, as always. But I see old Phil Otto's out there in the chat, Tim. He is actually from Australia.
Australia? I heard that.
Yes, sir. He's from Australia. They call him the Aussie here. They're racing for a cause. And unfortunately, he's not out here tonight. He said he had some things he had to take care of. But look at this battle for second spot.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, he's going to try to use that lap car. He thought he was going to get slick and maybe used it. Yeah, he thought he was going to get slick and used it, but he didn't quite get the advantage that he wanted right there. But guess who it brought into the mix? The fourth place man, Joshua Spalding, in the number 9 machine.
Yeah, Joshua will come up there too. But that give Ryan Nolan a little bit of lead then.
Absolutely. Al Greenway out there's the flying Aussie. Absolutely. Yeah, Greenway, oh man, I tell you, well, Ryan Nolan, he has definitely walked away from these guys, man, there. But look at Andrew Hill wheeling that machine as he is going door to door into the turn. They'll go side by side. He's going to try to take that spot, and he does. Gets a run. That brings the 9 machine of Joshua Spalding in the mix. They come out of the turn. They're still battling, though.
Yeah, he ain't got it yet.
No, he does not. As they come into turn 1, they still will be knocking each other's fenders off. Looks like the 77 took it. He did, Tim. You're right. Took that one away. Well, he just muscled his way to the second spot on that move.
Yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I didn't see that one.
Showing the 77, but I don't know if that's who it was. Maybe Rick out there let me know who it is.
Andrew Hill.
71, excuse me.
He's the one that passed.
Yeah, iRacing's not putting me on the right one here.
No, they're not, because I was looking at him. Andrew Hill didn't do nothing.
Oh, there it is. Timothy.
Timothy Hill.
Yeah. Go back on him. The
All
032.
right.
Timothy.
Hill,
Tommy Gossett.
wasn't it?
Tommy
It was
Gossett.
Hale.
Tommy Gossett. Yeah. So let's watch what happened here. As Brian Beach and him was right there, and it looks like he just got loose coming out of the turn. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, slid right in the middle of the track. Well, look who's out in the chat. That's your good buddy, old Hippie.
Hey, Hippie.
What's going on, Hippie man? We're up here. We're just calling a race, having a good old time here. Under caution for the 3rd time tonight. Here live for New Hampshire Speedway. We're racing for a cause Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. Well, I think with 38 laps to go, this right here, Tim, might be a very good opportunity to take a quick commercial break. Folks, tell you what, we're under caution here at New Hampshire. We'll be right back after these quick words. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here live, New Hampshire Speedway, racing for a cause, Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. We're back green flag racing here. That man Ryan Nolan up front, looking at Andrew Hill, trying to chase him down here. Very good race, so appreciate everybody, man, staying tuned. Look at that, third place, man, Dustin German. And look, we came off caution. We're back on caution. That put me on
I'm
Douglas.
looking at the field and I don't see what in the world it was.
Put me on Douglas Wasaki. See if that actually was him or not.
Douglas?
Yeah, he's up on the wall there. I don't know if he spins out later on or not, but he was up on the wall just knocking that thing down.
Oh yeah, he knocked it. Oh yeah, he tore that front end up. That right side.
Yes, he did. Let's see what happened on the end because he got that thing going straight. I don't know if he lost it later on, though.
Good boy.
Oh, it happened in front of him right there. Looked like the 85 machine, Peyton Johnson. Whoa, he got destroyed.
Peyton did?
Peyton Johnson, the 85 machine. Boy, he hit the wall and hit it hard.
I know that one. The one that we was looking at, Douglas's truck got walked too right there. Look at that,
Yeah.
what a dent in that thing.
Yeah, he knocked the side of the wall down, but boy, Peyton Johnson, he cremated that thing. Get that man some BC. He got a headache right now. He did. Well, typical short track racing here, Tim. You know,
yeah.
so some cautions. Very good racing so far. These guys are putting on first race, man, of 2018. Online Sim Racing Network bringing this thing here. Myself here, Joe White up in booth, along with Tim McBriar up here tonight, calling all this action for the Racing for a Cause Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. Very good run so far that these guys are doing here on the short track.
Yes, it is, Joe. Man, well, how many is out? Just one?
Just one. Yeah, one so far.
Yeah. Troy?
Not bad. Troy Rafford, yep.
Troy Rafford.
All right, John, look, I liked you until you said you was a Camaro guy. Now, come on now. Wow.
All right,
really?
there goes Douglas, and let's see what he does. See if he sits there and waits on it.
Yeah, he's going to have to definitely get some repairs in. I mean, because Douglas had tore up the car, and Peyton, he hit that wall hard to himself.
He tried to move that wall, didn't he?
He did. They probably moved out about a couple inches. Well, when we go back green flag, we're going to have about probably 28, 29 laps to go.
Yep. Yeah, they're fixing on it now, Joe.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, he's getting it fixed.
Well, you know what I always like to say, Tim? Business is about to pick up here with about 20-some laps to go. That can go by very quickly here. Been a short track here at New Hampshire Speedway. Very, very, very good race so far. First race here at 2018. Obviously, we got this race tonight. Tomorrow night, we got Extreme Motorsports99.com Xfinity Series, and then we got the Cup Series, and I've got NGRL Show Me the Green on Friday night. So we definitely got some good racing the next couple days here. Everybody definitely stay tuned. So, and John says, as someone who loves Camaros, but equally, I'm just rare. You're rare. Yeah, you are a rare breed because boy, that's probably one car I just can't stand is Camaro. But anyways, that's just me.
Yeah.
But anyways, you know.
That Sunday starts in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
If it goes.
Yeah.
I'm just.
All right. Yeah, we'll recap on that later.
Yeah. Pace car
right.
lights off.
Yep, pace car lights off. It's heading out of turn 4 here, folks. About to set to go back green flag racing. Pace car's out of turn 4 here. Gonna duck off on pit road. A man up front. Look at that Andrew Hill. Ryan Nola. Oh, they spun the tires a little bit, but they almost got contact. Dustin German didn't get going either in that 28 machine as he heads off into turn 1. And look at Jay Weezy throw that thing into the turn with Timothy Hale there. He dives on the inside. These guys are getting racy in a hurry.
I can tell you what, Joe, it's going to get racy from here on in.
Yeah, absolutely. 29 to go. Bumping up front. Look at Andrew Hill. He's putting a bumper to him. Coming out of turn 4. And that brings Chris Medford into the mix also. Pull them guys, man, up front. Those are the 3 guys all race long that have been just tearing each other's back door down. Ryan Nolan, Andrew Hill, Chris Medford, and up front right now, Andrew Hill is trying to do everything he can to move that 87 machine right out the way.
He's hit him 2 or 3 times already.
Absolutely. Well, that's what you got to do. Let him know, man, I'm back here. The American Heart Association says, boy, I'm about to give you a heart attack if you don't get out the way.
Wow.
You know, I'm just saying. He's trying to get him one of them cats up front.
Yes, he is.
He was. He was all over his back deck lid. They come out of the turn. We got 27 to go here. Well, they are definitely they are picking the pace up front. Run what you brung now, guys. 27 to go here at New Hampshire. Ryan Nolan's led a lot of this one out front, but he's got his hands full with his teammate, Andrew Hill, in that 77, who has got his hands full with the 46 of Chris Medford, who's got Dustin German lurking in the back going, guys, y'all two get into each other up front, and I'll be back here. But look at that pole sitter. Timothy Hale's clawed back up the 5th spot.
Has he? Yeah, he has.
Yes, he has moved that man-up machine, and he's definitely manned that thing up and put it to the wind. But he's got Gerald West right there on the inside trying to take that spot away. They'll go door to door to the line.
Sure is.
Coming into turn 1, we got a battle for 2nd spot. Look at this. Chris Medford, he is all over Andrew Hill.
He's going to get him too, look like.
Well, they are definitely, man, they are side by side coming into the turn this time by. Let's see who's definitely going to get it as they come around. They are still almost dead even. And look at that 46 machine, Tim. He's trying everything he can to get around the 77. Well, I tell you, one thing about it, though, that brought Dustin German up into the mix here. And we went from a 3-truck battle to a 4-truck. But look at the 46. He is beating down the back end of that 77 Andrew Hill.
Yes, he is.
No
but
doubt.
I tell you, they're getting racy right now.
Man, you got to love it. The action up here. And look at that. Ryan Nolan, he might have got a little relaxed up front because that pulls the 77 up to his tailgate. And they about to have a party up front. And I'm not talking about like a very nice tailgate party either.
Yeah, it ain't no time to get relaxed now. It's white knuckle time now.
Absolutely. Jay Weezy and Timothy Hale back there beating and banging door fender to door fender as they made contact coming out of the turn there. The 86 machine of Jay Weezy, though, he pulls it to that point. Still up front, you've got 3 trucks here. I just got a feeling the intensity, the way it is up front here, that bump and run will play a factor before this thing is over. Caution's out.
Yeah, another caution. Hey, Joe, I was watching Chris Medford. He was coming on strong.
Yes, he was. I don't know who that caution was on.
I didn't see it. Maybe somebody will call in and tell you who done it.
Oh, there it is. Oh, actually, it looks like Tommy Gossett again.
Oh.
Wow, he's just not having the night he wants.
No, he's not.
No, this is definitely a track, man. It's giving him all kinds of fits.
He tore the front end of that truck up.
Well, let's see what happened here on the replay to him. If I could run it on his own, he could just actually, you're right, cautions do breed cautions. That's another thing you got to think about because, yeah, he came out of turn, just looped it, slams the inside wall. Didn't really make too much, didn't really make contact with it, so that's good. Really teared the truck up there. Awesome. Thing about it is, though, Tim, is our cautions do breed cautions. And when we go back green flag racing, there's only going to be probably about 18 laps. Everybody's coming in pit road except for Chris Medford. Woo! Is that a good move?
Oh yeah, we coming in for the pit stop now.
What do you think, Tim? Chris Medford stayed out. You think that was a good move?
Oh no.
Everybody behind him came into pit road.
Gonna have fresh tires.
Yes, they will. Everybody's gonna have some fresh rubbers out there, along with the fuel and everything. Chris Medford's gonna be the lone man out there. We're still gonna have. Now, here's the thing. I know he's probably looking at. Obviously, cautions breed cautions, and he's probably gonna be thinking, you know, look at that. Andrew Hill beats out Ryan Nolan out there. Jay Weezy gets out front. So I know what he's thinking. Hopefully, there's a couple more cautions that hold this field up.
Right.
I know his logic, but I don't know about the call. But hey, could be a good one.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna be able to hold Ryan Nolan off. I think that was a wrong call, my friend.
Or hold off for Ryan Nolan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Ryan Nolan and Andrew Hill, both of them back there are going to be all over his back end.
Andrew's ahead of him now.
Hey, can't count out the 86 there. Jay Weezy.
Yeah.
He's in the mix.
Oh, Andrew got around Ryan Nolan.
Yes, he did.
Got him in the pit stop.
This is going to be a good one so far. These guys, man, definitely are, I don't know. Going to be one for the ages here. Hang on to it, folks. As we're getting down to the nitty-gritty.
Got some good racing to go yet, Joe.
Yes, we do. Now, like I always say, obviously, the last lap, that's the one we're looking for, lap 100. But 5 laps to go, caution comes out 10. That's over with.
It's over.
Absolutely. Right now, though.
Over. And that's what they're waiting on, too. That's what they're racing for.
Yes, sir, it is. Right now, a very, very good run that these guys are definitely putting on. Very good race. I want to appreciate everybody, man, tuning in here tonight. First race here, 2017. Look at that, 2017. 2018, that is. My bad.
Yo,
I know.
We ain't back in the 1700s.
We're going back to the future, man. I'm getting in my DeLorean and taking off.
Back up here.
Yeah. I'm going to jump my DeLorean and take off back to the future in it. Yeah.
All right.
First race here of 2018 brought to you here Online Sim Racing Network here tonight. I've been very good on Racing for a Cause, Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. And love to see you, man, everybody out there in the chat, man, chatting up a cool breeze. Good racing involved here. Got another couple races here tonight. Pace cars coming out of turn 4, Tim. About to go back green flag racing.
Yes,
Can that man, Chris Medford, hang on? Yeah, can he hang on, though? He's going to have some good tires behind him, though. It's going to be interesting.
Got a good start.
Well, Oliver out there says he thinks that 46 can hold him off. The one thing we did see earlier on, very hard to pass here, but look at Jay Weezy and the 87 of Ryan Nolan. They door slam each other coming out. They're beating the fenders off of each other.
Boy, they did, didn't they?
Yes, they are.
We got one down through the grass.
No, one in the grass. We got pass coming for the lead. Andrew Hill looks on the inside. Can he get it? Can't quite get it done yet. Has to fall back in line. Well, here's the thing. 16 more laps.
Here he comes, though.
Yeah, he's got to run. He's got the tires to do it.
Tires. He'll get around him.
If he can hang coming out of the turn, can he get it? Yep, he's got him.
Yeah,
I think he does.
Get it.
Oh, that opens the door up for the 86 of Gerald West. They slam each other. They go up the track. And I'm going to tell you what, that's going to leave the door wide open. Look at this mess of trucks up front. Gerald West is around.
Oh.
They're wrecking. It's a huge one. Oh, that was a big one there. And I'm going to tell you, wow. That started up front by some just hard racing, folks. And let's go back on the replay. Tim, boy, you want to talk about it, drilling, running. Gerald came out to turn, lost it, went up into Chris Medford, got into Ryan Nolan, Dustin German's around, Joshua Spalding, Daryl Ricketts, Tommy. Oh, a lot of good trucks involved and tore up into that one right there. Wow.
Yeah, Gerald lost it, though.
Yeah, just hard racing there. Gerald went up the track, folks. Tried to correct it, couldn't get it done. Was going for the second place spot right there. Lost it coming out of the turn. And man, a lot, the big one here at New Hampshire. You're right. A lot of great trucks, man, involved in that one. Just one of those deals, man, that you hate to see. We're gonna watch him just slide coming out of the turn. Boom, right there. We're watching a little slow-mo.
Yeah.
Chris Mefford in the wall. Nowhere to go for Ryan Nolan. And it was just one truck after another involved in this one.
Yeah,
wow.
Gerald, he went up the hill. That's what happened. And look who's in front.
Well, Chris
Andrew
Mefford.
Hill.
Yeah, Andrew Hill. Chris Mefford didn't make it through it.
He's the one that started this mess, ain't he?
Well, you know, he was trying to hang on up front there. Looked good doing it. Had a good truck there. Just, you know, the problem is hard racing up front. That's what caused that there. I mean, Gerald was trying to do everything he could do. But Gerald still stayed in second spot right there. We'll see if he's got anything for Andrew.
I don't think he done it on purpose. I believe he was just hard racing.
Yeah, hard racing. Lost it coming out of the turn, and just kind of, you know, once you start losing it, you try to correct it and know where to go. Chris Medford, wrong place, wrong time, and so with all the other trucks.
Daryl had somebody beside him too to keep him straight when he done that too.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, so you know, helped him out a little bit. He does have a little damage on the 86 machine there, but and I just don't know. That leaves the big question. You know, does anybody got anything for that 77 now? Because when that wreck right there took out some of the big time heavy hitters and some of the chase contenders too.
I think all he got to worry about the one right behind him there, Joe.
Yeah, if he can, I mean, you know, obviously this is short track racing here. These guys definitely, you know, beating and banging is part of it. You got to be a little aggressive. I mean, you're going to have to be to try to make a pass here because it's really only a one groove style track.
Right. They was in that corner. They 4 wide nearly.
Man, that was awesome, man, to watch those guys up there, man, run around.
They were getting it.
Yes, they were. Definitely was a very, very good run that those guys were putting on as we're coming to a close on this one here, folks. Again, I want to appreciate everybody stepping in and watching this tonight. Very, very good race. These guys right here, first race 2018, and some fireworks already for us here at 2018 race here. Racing for a cause. Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series live from New Hampshire Speedway. And Tim, what are you thinking about this race so far?
Oh man, it's been awesome, Joe. And I'm telling you, them right there, them 3 trucks right there are going to be the winner, one of them.
Well, I just don't feel like we said before. The last lap's obviously the last one. 5 to go. Caution comes out. That's it too. So you've got to keep that in the back of your mind as a driver at 77. We go back green when they cross that line. It's going to be 10 to go, Tim.
Yes,
almost
sir.
Go time.
They got to put 5 more down before it's over with.
Absolutely, and definitely can. All we always say, cautions breed cautions. So we'll just have to find out what's going to happen. Andrew Hill is going to need the start of his life here because he knows that 86 of Gerald West is going to try to dive that thing down in that turn 1 the best he can. But look who's up in 4th. Man, I tell you what, he's climbed back. Chris Lang right there in the 71, and Davis Richards sitting in 5th. That's pace cars coming out. Yeah, Dustin German. Pace cars coming out of turn 4. We're going back green flag racing here.
Here we go.
That's right. Here we go. Green flag. 77 does get a good start. See what happens going into turn 1 though here.
We'll watch Gerald now.
Yeah, let's just see if he can get up there. I'm gonna tell you, I just don't know. Once the 77 of him gets out front there, Ryan Nolan is still in this mix. He definitely can pull that truck up there. He's got a fast one. Look at Timothy Hale on the inside. He's trying to take that second spot away. He's got a good truck. Don't hang on to it. Oh, he washes up the track.
Lord.
Oh, boy, that bottlenecked everybody.
I thought that was another wreck.
I did too, right there. Made them 3 wide behind him for a moment as they crossed the line. Look at these guys. Boy, I tell you what, I'm glad I'm up here in the booth, not on the track.
got that right. Gerald done lost that spot, though.
Yes, he did. That number's 00. You got to remember, he put it on pole earlier tonight. He's definitely got a bad, fast truck out here who can definitely do some great things. Behind there, look at that Dustin German. He is up there in the 5th place spot. He's got his hands full with a 71 there, Chris. As these guys are fanning out behind him, Ryan Nolan has moved that thing back up into the 8th spot, trying to claw his way back to the front.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's up out there, John Johnson? How you doing, man? Definitely hate to see you out of the race here. It's a very good one. Right now, the 85, Peyton Johnson, is going to go door to door with old Ryan Nolan. He's got a little damage.
Yeah.
Just don't think anybody's got the number for that 77, Tim.
No, they don't, Joe. I'm looking at that. They might as well battle for 2nd place.
Yeah, right now, that's what they're doing. Timothy Hale and that 00's got his hands full with Gerald West.
That guy, Ryan Nolan, is leaving there, buddy.
Yes, sir, he is, and definitely very, very good one so far. As I look at that, Davis Richards' first race here, back with the Racing for a Cause guys, and looking good in 4th place here tonight. He actually might could get up there if this thing don't end on him soon. Might could claw his way back up to 3rd. He got Dustin German on his back bumper, though.
So is.
Very good race here in New Hampshire right now.
Look on, they pulling away from one another in 2nd place.
Very, very good run. What's up,
And
Seth?
it's
How you
good
doing?
all the way down through there, buddy.
A good race, man, throughout this whole entire event so far. These guys, man, have definitely put on a very, very good show all night long. And you're right, yeah, 77's checking out. He don't have anybody, man, that's battling with him right now. The biggest battle right now is actually for 2nd. Gerald West trying to do everything he can to get around that 00 of Timothy Hale. We got 5 to go.
Yep, it's over with if anything happens in just the next 4 laps.
Yep, caution comes out at this point. This thing would definitely be over with. But you're looking right here, this battle for 2nd. These two guys are definitely, man, chawing at each other right now.
Uh-huh.
Good run. Do you think that 00 can hold off the 86 of Gerald?
I'm thinking that Gerald, I know what Gerald got on his mind.
Points.
He's running in the same line that Timothy Hale's in.
Yep, sure
He's
is.
cooling them tires now.
Well, he's going to have only a couple more times here to try to get it done. It looks like he's falling off just a little bit behind the 00 there. Timothy might be able to claw himself way back up there. And if he can get maybe close to him here in the closing laps, would definitely be a good one so far. But Davis Richards still running there in the 4th place spot. He's got his hands full with old Dustin German. Old Dustin German. Here's the thing, though. A lot of these guys chase contenders up front here. They just want to get out of this race with a good finish. And points is at the back of their mind.
Hey, Gerald ain't got nothing to be frowning about. I'll tell you, that's good. That's good.
Oh, absolutely.
His truck looks clean, too.
Oh, we got a battle right here for 4th. Look at Dustin German. Man, they go door to door, beating each other to death.
Well, he beat him up on the upper side, didn't he?
Yeah, pushed him up the track just a little bit, and hey, that's all's fair in love and war and all's fair in love and racing.
Yep.
Well, you gotta love it. He took that spot away, the 4th place right there. Davis Richards drops back to 6th. That's gonna bring Chris Lang up there. Right now, these guys, man, are doing a very, very good job. That's old Timothy Hale. He's currently sitting in 2nd, but white flag is out last lap. That man right there in the 77 machine, he's going to pull this thing off here tonight as he is going to win the race here. New Hampshire Speedway, Andrew Hill survives this one. Awesome run here tonight for that man.
Man, he gave it up, didn't he?
Well, it was definitely a very, very good run for him.
Yeah, it was.
Very, very good run for all these guys out here, man. I enjoyed this race. That's going to put old Andrew Hill He's actually going to pull that thing off in the winner's circle. Timothy Hale hangs on, or pole sitter, hangs on to second. And old Gerald West hanging in that thing on, man, into third place. And that's right, rightfully so. Burn that thing down. I tell you what, you deserve that.
You deserve it.
Absolutely.
Had some hot ones on your bumper, buddy.
Playing hot potatoes with the tires out there, ain't he?
Yeah.
All right, well, tell you what, let's bring up some guys here tonight. Definitely, and we get a good shot right here. So we're wanting to bring into tonight, bring up our third place man here, Gerald West. Let you get a talk in with him, Tim.
All right, buddy. Gerald West, you got a copy of Tim McBrayer in the booth.
Hey, Tim, yeah, I got you loud and clear, buddy.
Buddy, I was rooting for you there. You just couldn't get around, could you?
No, my truck was a little hurt more than his, so, and plus he was fast, you know, he started on the pole, so he was fast all night. He just got caught in some unfortunate incident, man, and, you know, I hated for the guys that got caught up when I got loose coming off forward there, because it took out a lot of good drivers, man, and it's not good, you know, being the first race of the chase, so I hate it for them, man, and, you know, I apologize for that. It was a little bit out of my control. I tried to hang on to it, but kind of bounced off one and hit the other, you know, and just part of it, man. And hopefully we have better luck in the next one.
Yeah, but Gerald, that was racing. That was good racing. That was hard racing right there. Me and Joe was talking about it. He didn't do nothing wrong. I mean, the truck just got out of line a little bit. You know, that was hard racing.
Yeah, when you got somebody on your outside there coming around the corner, usually the high side there has got the momentum coming down the straightaway there. So your best choice is to downshift a little bit and get your RPMs up to get a run there, which is what I did there. And you know, you get down on that bottom and it's kind of got a little hill, and it causes your truck to get a little upset. And on that last pit stop, I went with no fuel, just to test it out, and it seemed to make it a little bit looser, obviously, and that's what caused it to get out of hand there. But like I said, man, I hate it for the guys, Nolan and Medford and them guys, man, because we race real close all the time, real hard all the time, and they definitely deserve to finish up front. Hopefully they did. I didn't look at the results, but hopefully they got a good point day today.
Yeah, they probably, when they look at it, they say that it was just hard racing, Gerald. You got anybody you want to thank, everybody?
Yeah, man, absolutely. My teammates for sure, and you know, I think I got a couple of them involved in that accident. So you know, like I said before, I apologize to them because you know we're all here together and we all want to finish. And you know, my teammates over at Rad Racing, Racers Against Drunk Drivers, and OSR Network, Racing for a Cause, of course, all the admins over at Racing for a Cause. It's been an excellent, fun season over here, man, and I enjoyed myself. And like I said, hopefully ain't too many people mad at me, but thanks to you all up in the booth, man. Y'all do a great job up there.
I appreciate it, Gerald, and I know Joe does. And buddy, I'll tell you what, you go ahead. Third place ain't nothing to frown on. That's a good finish, and we'll talk to you later, Gerald. You have a good evening, buddy.
All right, thanks. Y'all too.
You man.
All right, Tim, I'll tell you what, that's Jay Weezy right there. Did a fantastic job out there. Drove the wheels off of that machine here tonight to bring it home in third. Definitely just a good points night for him, too. Well, let's bring up our pole sitter here tonight. Timothy Hale came back, fired back, got caught up in a wreck earlier on in the race. He was able to come back here and finish it out in second place. Let's get a talk in with him.
Want to talk to him, Joe?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Timothy, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm good, Tim. How are you tonight, bud?
I'm doing all right. We were watching that race. You were racing hard tonight.
Yeah, that's what Andrew and I were just talking about, waiting on you guys. We both agreed that if you didn't have tire marks down both sides of your truck, you probably didn't have a good finish tonight.
Got that shot right, buddy, because it was some fender banging going on out there, buddy, and the door slamming. And yeah, that was just a good hard race there, Tim. And I tell you what, buddy, you got caught up there, start with in that wreck, but you fought your way back up there, and you was in good position there. It's nothing to frown about, you know.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
it'll track like this and finish in what, 4th?
Yeah, well, we ran finished second tonight, but before we go anywhere, I do have to apologize to Troy. I was leading and got loose off of 2, and the only thing I could do was just get out of it. And when I did, he got in the back of me, and it ruined his night. So I apologize to him. I hated to see that. And then the second incident was with Doug, which I've run with Doug a lot, and I actually got into him, and I think I turned him. So I want to apologize to him too.
Well, that's okay, buddy. You got anybody else you want to thank?
I do, man. My teammates, James Edwards and Rusty Lance, they're both real supportive of everything I do. They're also good friends of mine. And Rusty, even though he hadn't been running a lot, his dad passed away on Sunday. So I'd like to keep him, and I hope everybody will keep Rusty and his whole family in your thoughts and prayers as he's going through this difficult time right now.
Yeah, our thoughts and prayers goes out to him too, Tim. That's sad. I know how it feels, buddy. All right, then, Tim, you go ahead and then celebrate for the 4th place, I think it was.
It was
second.
Second tonight.
Oh yeah, go ahead and celebrate that one. And we'll catch you back next week or so, okay?
Look forward to it. Thanks for what y'all do, man.
Thank you, man. We'll talk to you later.
All right, Tim, I'll tell you what, that's Tim Hale right there. Put it on pole tonight. Did a fantastic job to bounce back. I caught up in a little incident earlier on. Well, went off down here in the victory lane, and man, tonight we pulled it off here, survived here at New Hampshire Speedway. Andrew Hill up front to 77. Andrew Hill, Joe White, the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, I hear you guys.
Well, Andrew, I'll tell you what, you survived here tonight. Definitely was it was an awesome run for you out there. You had your hands full with Orion Nolan all race long, Chris Medford there. Did you think you had anything? I mean, obviously winning tonight, but did you think you actually could have outran those guys and stay out there where you needed to be?
Hard to pass on the inside. The only way I think I was going to get him was on pit road. That's how I got in front of Ryan. Then had fresh tires on Medford at the end.
Well, that pit stop right there with Chris Medford, that thing, we go back to that. He stayed out, and we obviously have seen a very hard place here to pass tonight. I mean, you know, he had fresh tires. He was able to get that run on the inside of him. With him being out front like he was, did you think that, I mean, what was going through your mind when you were behind him? Did you think you could get around him, knowing how hard it was to pass here?
Yeah, I knew he had just enough laps on his tires where my fresh tires were going to be able to get him. I just had to try and make it work. I slipped up a little bit and doored him a little bit, but so that was a bit of a mistake, but I knew I was going to be able to get him.
Oh, absolutely. And then obviously, you know, back there, they were hard charging and racing. Just some good racing throughout this whole entire thing. Y'all were up there beating and banging, and definitely a good race for the first race here at the Chase. How's it feel for you to get a good jump on the Chase contenders here tonight?
Yeah, I needed that. It's been a slow season for me. I haven't had the greatest results, so this is gonna help out a lot.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. And you pulled the win off here, winning the first race here in the Chase for Racing for a Cause Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series, New Hampshire Speedway. Andrew Hill pulling the win. Man, you got anybody out there you want to thank for it?
I just want to thank you guys for sticking with it, broadcasting for us, and all the guys who run Racing for a Cause and putting this stuff together. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, again, congratulations on pulling that thing in victory lane here tonight at New Hampshire, Andrew Hill.
Thanks.
All right, Tim, I'll tell you what, man, what a fantastic race and some excitement. It was a lot of beating and banging, but some very, very good racing to kick off 2018 the right way. Short track racing here for Racing for a Cause Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. And in New Hampshire, man, you got any final thoughts out here, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, Joe, it was a door banging experience, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They were from door to door, from bumper to bumper, and all over one another. But they made it.
Yes, they did.
Very few of them that didn't.
Yes, they did. And we made it through it tonight. Well, folks, I appreciate y'all tuning in here tonight live. OSR Network here bringing this thing to you. Appreciate it. We kicked off 2018 the right way here. Racing for a Cause, Cresson Candle Company Trucker Series. And that man right there in the 77, Andrew Hill, pulling off an awesome victory here at New Hampshire Speedway. Well, we'll be here live tomorrow night. Got some Xfinity Series racing, so tune in then. Till then, myself, Joe White, and Timothy Brer, everyone have a good night.